Genghis Khan was more than a conqueror. He was a world changer. Born Temujin in 1162, he rose from hardship on the Mongolian steppe to unite warring tribes through sheer will and ruthless strategy. This unification unleashed a force that built the largest contiguous land empire in history, stretching from the Pacific to Europe. His sons and grandsons like Ogedei and Kublai expanded this empire, shaping the world for centuries. The Mongol conquests were devastating. Historians estimate up to 40 million deaths, a toll so great it even affected the planet's climate. Yet, the Mongols were not just destroyers. They created the Pax Mongolica, a period of peace and stability, and promoted trade along the Silk Road. They established a sophisticated postal system and were often tolerant of different religions. Genghis Khan's legal code, the Yasa, brought order to his people. His legacy is a paradox: a unifier and destroyer, a lawgiver and warlord. The Mongols built cities and fostered the arts, but their rise was built on violence. Understanding this duality is key to grasping their impact on history. They didn't just conquer the world, they rewired it. And at the heart of this epic story lies the greatest mystery: the final resting place of Genghis Khan. His tomb, hidden for centuries, became one of history's most enduring enigmas. Genghis Khan's death in 1227 triggered one of history's most secretive burials. Determined to keep his tomb hidden forever, his loyal guards escorted his body in total secrecy, killing any witnesses along the way. The burial site, likely in the sacred Burkhan Khaldun Mountains, was meticulously concealed. A deep pit was dug, then covered and trampled by 1,000 horses to erase all traces. Legends say a river was diverted over the site, and a forest planted to camouflage it. The soldiers and craftsmen involved were executed to ensure the secret died with them. Even those who carried out the executions were killed, sealing the secret in blood. The tomb wasn't just buried, it was erased from the landscape, hidden beneath river and forest. For nearly 1,000 years, the grave of the great Khan remained lost to the world. For over 8 centuries, Genghis Khan's tomb was the ultimate archaeological mystery. Adventurers and scholars scoured Mongolia, armed with ancient texts and folklore, but found nothing. Soviet, Japanese, and American expeditions searched the vast, unforgiving landscape in vain. The sheer size of Mongolia, with its endless steppe and mountains, made the search nearly impossible. Harsh weather and impassable terrain thwarted even the most determined explorers. Cultural taboos added another barrier. Many Mongolians saw the tomb as sacred and refused to help outsiders. Without local knowledge, foreign teams faced both physical and cultural obstacles. Traditional archaeology was useless against such masterful concealment. The land was littered with false leads, and any excavation risked destruction. For centuries, the secret of the Khan's tomb seemed destined to remain unsolved. The breakthrough came not from legend, but from technology. Dr. Albert Lin and his team used non-invasive methods, satellite imagery, ground-penetrating radar, and drone-mounted thermal imaging, to search the Kentiai province. Thousands of volunteers scanned satellite photos, tagging anomalies and narrowing the search area. In a remote valley, radar revealed a massive underground complex, a large rectangular chamber surrounded by smaller graves, and the outline of a diverted riverbed. The data matched ancient legends perfectly. Careful, limited excavation confirmed the findings without disturbing the central chamber. On July 10, 2025, the team announced their discovery to the world: the tomb of Genghis Khan. The opening was a global event, broadcast live and overseen by Mongolian officials. Robotic cameras and remote sensors peered into the tomb for the first time in centuries. The impossible quest was finally over. Modern science had solved the ancient mystery. The tomb was a subterranean palace, sealed and preserved for 8 centuries. Inside, silver and gold panels depicted the Khan's life, while a simple stone sarcophagus lay at the center. Surrounding it was a trove of artifacts: Genghis Khan's personal armor, his bow and arrows, and most astonishingly, the only complete copy of the Yasa. The Yasa revealed the sophisticated legal code that governed the empire, previously known only through fragments. Artifacts from across the world, Venetian glass, African ivory, Chinese silks, proved the Mongol Empire's vast global connections. A world map showed Asia, Europe, and even the coastlines of Alaska, hinting at knowledge of the Americas. These discoveries forced historians to rethink the Mongol Empire's reach and complexity. The tomb was not just a treasure trove, but a library of lost history. It offered a direct, unfiltered look into the heart of the empire. Even in death, Genghis Khan reshaped our understanding of the world. The tomb's records, especially the complete Yasa, revealed the Mongol Empire's true sophistication. Genghis Khan built a meritocracy, promoting talent over birthright, creating a fiercely loyal command structure. His military tactics, like the feigned retreat, were detailed in his own words, showing innovation and psychological warfare. He mastered siege warfare and used terror as a tool to compel surrender. The Yam postal system enabled rapid communication across vast distances. The Yasa unified the empire under a single legal code, mandating religious tolerance and order. The Mongol machine was powered by visionary leadership, strategy, and efficient administration. Genghis Khan understood that force alone couldn't hold an empire. It required order and communication. The discoveries confirmed him as a nation builder and system architect, not just a conqueror. The discovery of Genghis Khan's tomb stunned the world and ignited global fascination. In Mongolia, pride mixed with anxiety over breaking the ancient taboo. Debates erupted over cultural ownership: should the treasures remain in Mongolia or be shared globally. The artifacts told a story that belonged to many nations, sparking diplomatic tensions. For historians, the tomb was a beginning, not an end. The world map and the complete Yasa raised new questions about Mongol knowledge and law. Every answer unlocked more mysteries, ensuring decades of new research. The tomb, once an impossible quest, became a wellspring of knowledge and debate. Genghis Khan's legacy continues to shape our understanding of history. The Silent Valley has given up its secret, but the story of the Great Khan is more alive than ever.